Well, boys, as of 2 hours ago, we have an update in the Asmongold Mizkif court case. Holy shit. Apparently, Asmongold is absolutely butt-fucking Mizkif. Let's see what's going on. Is the world's biggest retard getting his ass blasted by the literal god? Let's see. Legal Mindset, incredible videos, incredible guy. I recommend everybody check out this channel. Tons of great previous content as well.
Asmongold is absolutely going to destroy Mizkif in court, and now we have comments that Mizkif has made about Emaru, which could end up leading him into more legal trouble. Of course, we're going to get into all that today on The Legal Mindset. We teach you to be your own judge. I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney over here in Asia, and this is a fast facts video, the quick and dirty version of the latest in legal news. So let's jump right into it today. If you don't know, Mizkif is in his quote-unquote demon mode, and he's gone off suing.
It's not demon mode. Okay, it's demon time. Big difference. Big difference, okay? Slap the Omnitrix, okay? Demon time!
Absolutely everybody, including one Asmongold over here, who is a defendant in this lawsuit, as well as OTK, King, and Mythic Entertainment, and Emaru himself. So Emaru also named in that as a defendant. Now, today we're going to be going over specifically the motion by Asmongold. So we're going to go over Asmongold's motion to dismiss. There are other counts in this lawsuit, so it's not just Asmongold. All of these parties have different counts against them, and they do need to knock those out one by one. But Asmongold is trying to get himself removed from this, and he very well may be successful in that. Now, of course, Emaru,
I'm going to be real, guys,
to this and still very much involved in this. And Mizkif over here, the plaintiff, making statements.
You can't sue someone because they quoted what you said. You simply cannot do that. You can't say, oh, well, this guy said what I said about myself and I didn't like it. Well, you put it out there, man. You put it out there. What do you want everybody else to do?
About
Let me rephrase that. You can sue people, but you're not going to win. The law is very tricky.
Emaru, that especially in Texas, as we've covered other Texas cases, can get you a temporary injunction, which may end up where you can't speak about them online anymore. We've discovered that is indeed a very easy thing to do in Texas, right? In certain counties in Texas. And indeed, that might be something that Mizkif ends up with if he keeps speaking up about Emaru like he did.
I have no idea what he's possibly referring to. I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Anyways,
recently and issuing implications about her. So let's jump right into this. First of all, this is from a court document that was filed right in the beginning of February. The fun thing about this in this case, and this is a public document, anybody can look these up. These are available to quite anybody with this case number. It's a public document. One thing I do like that was corrected here is, the parties that were put accurately, the defendants are accurate in terms of Asmongold and Emaru, but Mr. Mizkif, who tried to hide his identity there, was kind of called out by Asmon and said, hey, if you're putting my information out there in the lawsuit, I'm going to correct the record and get you in the lawsuit. So what it is a motion to dismiss pursuant to Federal Rules of Civil Procedure 12b6. So I'm going to get into the specifics here. So
Asmon said, no. Oh, you fuck on me, I fuck on you. Good.
He filed this defamation claim against Asmongold. So specifically, he's a count of this. One of the counts of the lawsuit. This lawsuit is made up of several counts. There's other claims against OTK, Mythic, and Emaru, but all of this stems from online commentary by Mizkif about him and Emaru's former relationship. And the problem with this lawsuit for Mizkif, this is something that I identified from the beginning, is that many of these comments and admissions were made by Mizkif himself. And this is something that Asmongold brings out beautifully in this response and in this motion to dismiss. So, for example, here, when you look at
dude, I need to get that, framed. The whole I punched holes in walls or slammed doors in aggression. Oh, my God. I want to get that tattooed on my fucking forehead, man. Damn, one of the greatest quotes of all time.
The actual document, and this is stuff that...
You know what? I'm gonna get it on a t-shirt. I need to find a merch company quick.
That Asmongold and his legal team put together when Mizkif is crying about being called aggressive or, being called hostile. Well, here's the exact quotes from Mizkif. Here's what Mizkif said. I punched holes in the wall or slammed doors in aggression. So he's calling himself aggressive. He then goes on to say, it's not going to be to go back to the place I once was. I was suicidal, depressed, and taking every type of drug possible to fix my brain.
I also want to say another great Mizkif quote. I don't know, dude. I took steroids because I thought it would make me better. I'm like, that's in the document too. That's in the fucking document too. Holy shit. I don't know, dude. I was really depressed and suicidal, so I figured steroids would fix things. Holy, bro. Man, stop fucking lying, man. You've never been suicidal. You'll never be suicidal because you're obsessed with yourself. You're obsessed with yourself, man. Egomaniacs don't commit suicide because they think they're too cool to do that. They're too good to do that. Shut the fuck up.
And in doing that, I hurt myself more. I was on...
And for proof of that, you said that you were suicidal because the owners of Cked made you suicidal and you never go on that platform. And where are we streaming now to 5,000 view bots? Where are we streaming now, Mizzy Wizzy? I'm sorry, I don't believe a guy that struggles to get 10,000 views on a YouTube video has 6,000 viewers on Cked, man. I'm sorry. Those numbers do not add up. Let's just do a quick little fact check here real quick. Let's pull up the Carfax. Let's go ahead and check this. Hold up. Okay, hold up. Side note, why the fuck is Nicholas Light black in this? Okay, that's the craziest thumbnail I've ever seen. Let's go ahead and look this up real quick. I have been on break for half a year. I only came back 2 weeks ago. My channel was getting 5 times your views while I was inactive on YouTube. Do you want to imply that I'm view botting every single one of my shorts and YouTube videos? Because if you knew how that worked, you would retract that statement. Mizkif, I get 5 times the views of you on YouTube, and you're calling me a view botter. Let's come on here, Mizzy Wizzy. Let's come on, buddy. Okay? If you think that I'm view botting still with 5 times of your YouTube views, and you're pulling 6K on Kick, yeah, sure, buddy. Why don't you run a poll? Why don't you run a poll on your stream and see how many people interact with it? I would love to see that. Well, let's continue.
Steroids because I thought I would fix myself. I was taking shrooms. That's referring to, allegedly, it seems like psilocybin mushrooms, which are hallucinogenic, in case you don't know. Every day to fix...
Dude, I needed to fix myself, so I took fucking shrooms, dude. I can't believe that it worked. Dude, I was really trying to focus on myself, and I was really trying to fix myself, so I took a bunch of weed, marijuana, shrooms, steroids, and alcohol. Oh, dude, I can't believe it didn't work. Oh, fuck, I'm the victim. Shut the fuck up, man. Obviously, you should have taken meth. Meth would have fixed you right up, man. A little bit of meth, a little bit of coke, a little bit of heroin. Oh, but you couldn't even get that right, Mizzy Wizzy. Ah, well. Maybe we go back to 5 viewer Andes and beg them to join your WoW guild. Maybe that'll fix you right up.
My brain, but that destroyed me. I tried acid, also a prohibited.
He tried acid too? Oh my God. He's retarded. Holy shit. He has self-admitted to taking shrooms, acid, weed, and steroids to try to fix himself. Holy shit, he's retarded. That's not a big deal? Why are you being a drama boy? Oh, I don't care, but how fucking stupid do you have to be to think that drugs, acid, and steroids are what's gonna fix you? I'm not like, oh my God, he took drugs? What I'm saying is, holy shit, he took drugs to try to fix himself. He's fucking retarded. You know what fixes you? Cleaning up your act. No one's ever said in the history of life, oh yeah, I was just in a really dark place in life, so to fix myself, I just started doing drugs. That'll get me right. That's just not how that works. Like, I watch Mizkif's take on the things that I've dealt with in my life, and I'm like, there's no way he's that stupid, right? And then I see direct quotes from him, and I see, oh God, he is that fucking stupid. Dude, to clean up my life, I got on every drug and alcohol alive. Holy shit.
Substance there, acid, and that backfired. In doing that, I know I effed up so bad and hurt so many people around. I lashed out. I was angry out of my mind. So,
you know what would be W character growth, Miz? Just, you gotta apologize to me. Okay? I'm telling you, Miz. Just say you're sorry to me. And I mean this genuinely. Mizkif, just repent. Show true remorse and just apologize, Miz, and I can make 90% of your problems go away overnight. I can. Hey, listen, man. I want to see Mizkif get redemption. Just say, I'm sorry, Techie Wecky, okay? And admit that you know I don't have a micro penis, Miz, because you've seen it, and so is your mother, okay? You address and you clear the rumors. Hey, I will be in your corner, buddy. I'll come over to your house and I'll fix your walls, okay? And then we'll do a little bit of meth. We'll get a little bit of crazy. We'll do a little bit of meth, a little bit of heroin. We'll go fucking nuts. Yep. And then we do a podcast. It's so easy. It's so easy, bro. Oh my God. The Mizzy Techie podcast, holy shit. It would, numbers. The content, holy shit. It'll be epic. And we'll get schooled back. It'll be great, bro. It'll be great.
In his own words, he was angry and out of his own mind. So commenting that someone is aggressive or angry or was out of their mind based on their own comments is not defamation. That's
True.
Just stating the factual truth.
Facts.
And then he goes on to say, I did take steroids and that gave me insane anger issues.
You can't say that I had anger issues. Only I can say that. If you say it, it's defamation.
His own words, once again, I said that if she goes after me, I will go nuclear. And that's exactly what I said. And that is what that is what is going to happen. So
you know, it's funny. I said I'm going to go nuclear, and people assumed that meant that I was going to get guns and kill people. Like, I'm just like, that's just like not. That's just like not what that means, man. It's legit just farming, bro. It's legit just farming. I can't believe Miz said the N-word. Nuclear, of course.
Saying that he's going to go after her, right? So there's going to be retribution. There's going to be payback, right? That's fair game, right? Saying,
wait a minute. Me saying Mizkif has said the N-word too also isn't defamation. I just remembered the fucking DMs he has with Ice Poseidon. Oh my God, bro. He's lived such a fucked up life that even me saying some crazy shit ain't even defamation because he did that shit too. I missed based Mizkif, bro. We need to bring that one back, bro. You were finally cool, man.
He's going to go and get some sort of revenge because he said it. And this is summed up. You can see here this statement by Asmongold's lawyer. Mizkif openly admits that he was violent, hurt people, lashed out, had insane anger issues, took a host of drugs, and told Emaru that he would go nuclear on her for publicly speaking about what happened. So saying, hey, look, this is all stuff you said, Mizkif. You openly confessed to your own actions. So any comments by Asmongold or anybody else on the internet about this is not defamatory. You cannot go and sue everybody who decided to play your own video or state your own facts. That's just not how defamation works. The other big thing in the lawsuit, and this is a huge part of it procedurally.
Yeah, but here's the thing, legal mindset that you're not considering. I saw like 4 slop tubers say that it was defamation and that Asmongold screwed. So what type of legal background do you have to speak on this matter? Oh, wait, you're the only person with a legal background on this matter? Oh, wait, you're the only person who has an education to actually talk about this matter? That's crazy. Oh, that's why. I wonder why all of these slop tubers say that I'm fucked, Asmon's fucked, and then a lawyer weighs in and he says, guys, as the literal only person with an education, they're fine. Very interesting. But that's not what Henry Resilient said. I think that's his name, the black guy. Is that his name? I don't know. There's some black guy. I don't know. He always says everybody's fucked. Anyway.
Is Mizkif does not give any specific timestamps or quotes that are defamatory. So all he says is Asmon defamed me, and he links hours and hours of Asmongold videos without giving specifics. Now, look, I know a lot of guys love Asmongold, and you probably watch every video of his. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss you here. That's not me. I don't have time for that. Usually I have time for the clips or times for shorter videos that are processed, much like I have lives, and some people just watch the fast facts like this video, which is why I'm creating it today. People don't often have time to go through everything, but in a lawsuit, you have to do that. You have to say in this specific sentence, in this timestamp, this is the statement. You can't just link all Asmongold's videos and say, okay, somewhere in there.
Also, side note, guys, if you ever want to get a job, don't tweet anything crazy out, okay? My Twitter timeline has fucked my entire life, okay? I want you all to learn from me. Don't tweet out this crazy shit. It's going to stay with you for life. So I know you're thinking, and then I'll slam this little meme. Go back right now and just wipe your Twitter history and learn by my example.
He defamed me, go find it, court.
You can
That's
do this.
not how it works in Texas or really anywhere when it comes to defamation. And Texas law is pretty clear that that's not going to hold up when it comes to the burden of proof. And there was one comment about going to jail that he threw out there saying Asmon commented about him going to jail, but that comment isn't defamatory. Let's look at that comment real quick. And it was response to what is probably a super chat or a member message. I don't know which platform he was on. They call it a third-party member message from his audience. You know, we'll just speculate as to what platform that was.
Man, if Mizkif thinks he has the grounds to sue Asmongold for the things he says, Miz, you must be pissing your fucking pants with the shit you've said about me. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Brother, you said I was convicted of rape. That legit never even happened. That's been disproven hundreds of times. You literally said that I was NDAing people to cover up a crime. That's literally illegal. That is against the law. You cannot do that according to our Constitution, right? Like, holy fuck. Like, dog, what the fuck are you doing? Genuinely, what the fuck are you doing?
But anyways, they were asking about whether or not Asmongold had any opinion on whether Mizkif was done. Cooked, one might say. And this is what Asmongold. I think that he should just take a break. Good advice, right? He should just...
That's what I said.
Try to like legitimately just stop. I think he will continue spiraling, and I think it might have already reached that point, but I think it will reach the point where he ends up doing something and ends him up in jail. Straight up.
So because Asmon, and by the way, I said something very similar to this as well. Because Asmon was giving him reasonable advice because he doesn't want to see something horrible end up to him, he's counting this as defamation. What a fucking retard, bro. Bro, this Mizkif character, whoever this guy is, what a fucking moron.
Really do think that he should take a break and calm down. So really, this is just advice. This is just saying, hey, look, you're spiraling, and when people spiral, they can end up in jail. That's something that happens. It's something very common. You know, sometimes it's something that's not that bad, and they, you know, end up pulling up after they run in with the law. Sometimes it's something that's very severe and wrecks their life, and you wouldn't want it to be something that wrecks your life. So honestly, this is advice that you might even get from a friend telling you, hey, pull up, you're spiraling. You need to do something different. And that's very, very much understandable. That is in no way, nothing about the statement is defamatory, says a lawyer. I would agree with that, not defamatory. Now, we have additional comments that had just came out, and these just came here and were just played, and I'll play this video for you right now. Based on Mizkif saying he is now going to publish a book about Emaru and really about everything. So let's watch this clip here for a second and see what you guys think.
I'm writing my book. I'm literally going to write my book, chat, and it's going to expose everything. It's going to be insane, by the way. It's already being written. I've already been writing it. I write down every single thing that happens to me and try to remember everything that's happened, which legit, I'm just probably going to go to 4chan and find out more that I forgot. It's going to expose everything. And my book is going to be $1, and it's going to go to the National Rabbit Society of Humanity, and that's where all the money's going to go. Any proceeds. It's going to go to the National Rabbit Society of Humanity and aerodynamics.
There we go. Okay, so now he's making jokes about the National Rabbit Society, obviously trying to harass Emaru there in regards to the rabbit allegations that he made against her.
Dude, I'm going to write a book. I'm going to use 4chan as my sources. Dude. Yeah, all right, yo, 4chan. Bro, what should I put on page 27? Okay, dude, sick. All right, yeah, okay. Hold on, let me hit some more math.
So
Nice.
obviously, when you look at that, when you look at the intent behind that, that is something, the implication is that he is going to use that to harass Emaru and to continue to harass her. And even he joked.
I'll buy his book, man. I'd love to buy Demon Time. Demon Time, written by Mizkif Ronaldo.
With the donation about something that, once again, a reasonable person, anybody who's been following.
Bro, if you still haven't understood how much of a fake ass bitch Mizkif is, bro pretended to have a fake sister who's a porn star just for content. Who does this weird ass shit? Like, bro, that's weird as shit to me, bro. I don't know. Weird as fuck. Like, that's so weird. Wait, they are not actually siblings? Yeah, they're not related. No, that's not his sister. How the fuck do you not know this? That was fucking fake? You didn't know that? She unironically looks like him, though, face-wise. I know. Isn't it crazy how a woman who's had, like, hundreds of thousands of plastic surgery ends up just normally looking like Mizkif? That's how much of a blow-up doll he looks like in real life. It's the lips. It's the lips. I'm telling you, bro. Which, by the way, Mizkif has, canonically, according to his own word, sucked a trans person's dick. I guarantee you, that motherfucker must have blown their load so fast. Imagine that. Imagine that, bro. Wild.
This knows that's about Emaru, right? That's obviously about her. So threatening to publish this book, we've looked at Texas, we looked at this case, when we're looking at especially the Tectone case, we saw how easy it is to get certain injunctions filed in Texas, and you could certainly go over, especially in the counties they're in Texas, and get a temporary injunction, because you can say, hey, look, he's harassing me, he's trying to continue to harass me, right? I don't like that. I don't think that's productive. That's not good. This is bad. This is, he could do whatever else or say whatever else, which could damage my brand online. Hey, that might be enough for an injunction in Texas based on some of what we've seen. So we could have Emaru out here, if she pursues it, if she decides to go down that rabbit hole, no pun intended there, and go through that, she could get
The pun was intended.
Injunction against Mizkif. So my judgment here is there's a high likelihood that Asmongold's motion is granted as to the claim of defamation against Asmongold. I think he's got a very, very strong case, and he made very, very strong points. So
I agree. The case is going to get thrown out. Asmongold's going to dunk on him. It's going to be an over and shut case, and I'll let you guys know what's going on. It's very interesting to me, man. I like this new level of drama with content creators. Fucking lawsuits. Yes! It's epic! Man, I can't wait, bro. We're going to go from drama to lawsuits to committing crimes. It's going to be great.